Simon here from Cyberdrive Australia. We're at Taylor Ben, the Ben Motorsport Park today, here to test the Verus wing. We've got Nathan in the driver's seat today. It's his first time behind the wheel of Cyberdrive 86. Just getting him for the first few sessions to get a feel for the car, see how positive the front end is. He has commented in his first sessions out there that he's getting a bit of oversteer from the rear end, which is exactly why we've got the Verus wing to put on. So yeah, next session we're going to send Nath out again. He wasn't able to get a clean run last start, so just due to some track issues. So we'll get him out again for one more session without the wing and put down the best time that he can, and then we'll get the wing on and see if we can get the rear end as confident as the front end is, basically. We've got some new sponsors on board today. Reed's Automotive Performance. These guys do dyno tuning, engine building, yeah, just basically general setup of cars. They've helped me with some of the suspension setup. They put all the Verus parts in for me. They put the splitter on for me, adjusted it to my specifications, how I asked them to. They put the bonnet vents in for me. They've put the Verus wing on for me, which I've just taken off so Nath can put down a time without the wing on the car. So yeah, that's basically why we're out here today, just to gather a bit of data for the Verus UCW wing. As I said, we've got 2 sessions of the day left. I would have liked to have run the test wing for those last 2 sessions, but realistically, because we didn't get a clean run last session, we've got to get him back out for another run without it. So fingers crossed everything goes well for the next couple of runs, for the next, both runs, so he can get a good time without the wing and then see how we improve with the wing in the last session. So that's wrapping up our day today at the Ben Motorsport Park. Last 2 sessions went as I hoped. That was a sort of fingers crossed situation. But Nath, first session out on the street tyres, what would you say your biggest issue was?
Definitely the rear end grip. Very, very loose rear end.
Yeah.
Great front handling, but just nothing at the rear.
Yeah, not as positive on the rear end as the front. Yeah, just won't track.
Lots of oversteering through corners.
Yeah. And then, so you went on off the street tyres onto the 221s.
Yep.
You obviously found more grip.
Yep.
But again,
yeah, we found more grip with the semi slicks. Starting to become a little bit more balanced out there.
Yeah.
Some of the time started coming down on the laps.
But again, still struggling with
definitely a bit of understeer there. You've got the front end set up really strongly on this car.
Yeah.
And it just loves to go into corners.
Yeah.
But the back end was starting to come out.
Yeah, just can't keep up with the front, unfortunately. So, biggest difference you felt with the wing? Did you feel like the rear was more positive?
Yep, the rear wing led the rear to basically matched the front in terms of feel through the corners.
That's awesome.
Just gave me a lot more confidence.
Yeah.
And within a couple of laps that I reshaped off a second, off of a pretty hard driven time before that.
So on your second last session out, we got a really good session in that time.
Yep.
And you were able to put down a
135.8.
Yep. And then last session of the day, the only session we got to actually put the wing on.
Yep. 134.8.
There we go. So definitely the results speak for themselves. Hopefully we can get out back onto the international track soon and really stretch its legs over the 5 kilometres. And you know, Nate's done the international track a ridiculous amount of times. So his car's set up similar to ours, you'd say? Like same sort of final drive?
Same final drive.
You're still on struts like we are?
Yeah, still on standard struts, lowering springs, E85, but a fair bit different, this car, just with the modifications that you've done, and the handling is chalk and cheese.
So yeah, you know, when we come out and get back out on the international track, Nate's got a lot of experience on the international track. I think 300 laps or something like that.
Yep, be north of 300 by now, I'd say.
So he can really come out here and now he's got a feel for the car, know how he can push it, and we'll probably do the same thing. We'll probably take the wing off, go out, set a benchmark time, put the wing back on, and I mean, we were on the short sprint track today, so to knock that sort of time off on the short sprint track, you know, we can sort of look at doubling that on the international track.
I would have thought so, yeah.
Yeah, especially through those, you know, that big...
Yeah, through the long
4 corners, that's really one corner.
Yep, you'll be able to put a lot of power down and just be confident that you've got the grip in the rear.
Yeah, so, all right, so that's all for today. Again, the Verus wing has done its job. The guys out at Reed Mechanical have done their job. Neat Gearboxes always do their job, and they're going to be doing their job again very shortly. And you can always buy your parts from Cyberdrive Australia.